Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 here with Bath City Football Club, where we're trying to take them to the top of Premier League and beyond here at Rawslowgaming. So far we are in our first season in Skybet League 2 and we are doing well above expectations, and we are not, but we are having two Cup matches coming up here in this episode. First in the FA Cup, first round against Darlington, and after that our last match in Checkaday Trophy round 1. And let's see here, some player development advice. Dave Morris could become slightly better than Akinola, that's fine I guess. And Keith Baxter have lost, potential ability. One player that we used a little bit last season in the end, and not really up to par, and not really a player that we are going to play along here this season. We have played him in one match, but we have better options, and he weren't developing at a good enough pace at the end of last season around. Gosling were though, and he's in the team just for that reason. And Sangster is still being called up for Canada manager for I guess the senior squad, even maybe, or under 20 caps. No, for the senior squad. Yeah, actually played one game in the senior squad, so definitely not that great, so to say, for the Canada team, having a player that is playing in Skybet League 2 being possibly a regular in the national team is not really going to cut it really great, so to say. And let's see here, so get some team instructions or pre-match tactical advice from our assistant manager Philip Smart. So let's agree on the team instruction, defend with more width. Should be fine, but we don't want to get stuck in, and we don't want to focus on the wings because we have pretty bad wings ourselves. So we are focusing play down through the center, and according to bookmakers here, pretty much even Steven against Darlington, due to that we are playing away, I guess. And also Darlington, I think, is a pretty strong side for sure for being in Banra National League. Training last week, a very good 8.21 for the first team squad. Under 23s at 7.68, so pretty decent there. And we criticize on Nova here, and we can do a praise here of Patterson. For the under 18s, 8.27, so that's pretty nice, and we'll praise Shadwick here, that were good. And let's take a look here on our first team, and Gosling improving what we all already have seen in a last episode, I guess, since the change is for months to months mostly. And I think we got around to praising quite a few players for their training performance and their changes or getting better. And Lundström have jumped one level in work rate here earlier this season, and is improving here a little bit, or quite a lot actually, on quite a lot of ratings, so that's very nice. Moving up to being very close to Devlin, Charles and Sangster, that are all pretty darn alright for us at least. Akinola here getting better as well, and that is very nice, since he's our best player, or one of our best players at least. Let's see here. And yeah, that looks all right. Nothing too much to criticize or praise about. So let's hope for a good match here against Darlington, and we can make a good choice here in terms of who are playing and who are not playing. All players should be pretty well rested here, so we should be able to have our best team play. And that is definitely not who are on the pitch at the moment or in the first team, so to say. So we'll have Charles together with de Havilland. And none of those are playing in the correct role, so de Havilland attack. Central midfield support for Charles. It is correct, I do believe. But right winger should be O'Connor. And it should be Aiken instead of Jones. Baker, you should be on the right wing now, or defender right. Merch, you should be in on the bench here. And you should have Akinola and Morris instead of Jordan. So this looks like our best team at least now. Not really, because we will be changing Poncelli in and also Gosling instead of Alloy. And Gosling, you are going to play your best role, which is advanced forward attack. And let's see here, what more? So our bench should be Sangster, Alloy, Lundström, Gray, Merch, and Jordan. Yeah, looks all right to me. Should maybe have Jones on the bench here, but I don't think we are allowed to. No, maximum 5 lone players, I believe. So let's continue here and play the match. And I hope that we can do all right here at Rawslowgaming with the Bassity and just kicking it off straight away and playing the game quite slow and nice like we always do, and like here on Rawslowgaming. So I will comment the match just as usual and hopefully make some sound tactical choices along the way as well. And sorry for getting my thoughts process a little bit lost there, but it's actually kind of late and kind of a busy week here in my actual life, since we are actually moving this week and are in the middle of packing and everything, and this being recorded after everything, after the family have gone to bed and everything like that. And sorry for that bounce again against the desktop or the table that the computer is standing on and everything. And also sorry for Darlington, they're taking the lead here in the 27th minute. I think that goal were quite beautiful, and we missed in our markings there, unfortunately. So I guess I need to tell the lads now to push, more or less, but let's see what happens here on this highlight. And we got a penalty kick for us, so hopefully Poncelli will do good here and manage to get us back on level terms here quite fast. And it's a goal for Bassity, and we do manage to equalize within a few minutes. So I will not need to push quite just yet for the team, or tell the team to push quite yet. At least not that hard or as much as I needed before. So closing up here on the end of the first half, with only seconds to go. And our team are definitely fitter than Darlington are at the moment, so that's good. And let's see, yeah, there we have the end of the first half. So the scoreline 1-1 for Bassett versus Darlington. Shots 76, shots on target 3-1, and possession 50-50%. And I think the players are doing semi alright. We could definitely be doing a lot better, but it's not a catastrophe, and we are playing as an away team after all. So just hopefully the players can take it together or lift themselves up here in the second half and do something all right. Unfortunately, we get an injury here on O'Connor, so we'll have to put Gray in to replace him, since we don't really have anyone else. And Gray isn't the best, unfortunately, as the right winger. He's here with a free kick in the 61st minute and hitting the post or something like that, and the rebound very close to having a goal there, but unfortunately not. And let's see here, let's do these green boxes changes that are suggesting that should help us to have a better chance of having a good result. And let's do one substitution here in the 65th minute. We'll play Sangster and let him play a deep lying playmaker. We'll go up to positive in mentality. Let's actually go up to attacking now for the last 15 minutes. Let's do one more change here very late in the game. And we'll bring in Jordan instead of Akinola, who have a yellow card and is also a little bit tired. He's been playing good though, but we should have been shouting before here, but we'll shout very late, show some passion. We'll see if that does us any good. And now the 95th minutes, I guess this will be just a sort of a highlight for the final whistle, or the whistle for full time. Don't know the rules of the FA Cup, if it's a return game after this. I guess it is, but we'll see. Or actually, I'm pretty sure that it is a return game that we are going to get, which is a little bit of a shame because we don't really need any more pressure in terms of the playing schedule. But yeah, we tried our best, but didn't do enough here, and there we have it. It's all over, and we are going to get a return, but at home at least. So the final scoreline is 1-1 for Bassett versus Darlington. Shots 11-9, shots on target 4-2, and possession 49-51%. And yeah, but the players should definitely have taken this home in the second half, but couldn't quite do it. So that's just how it is, but it's all right, and we need to deal with it. So hopefully we can just take it away on the home pitch. Unfortunately, O'Connor now out for 6 to 7 weeks, and that is really unfortunate because that is a long injury, and yeah, I don't have any backup player for him really, and I can't loan in any more players since we are having 5 players that we are using already. Really, this year. So Molden, Baker, Aiken. Yeah, we could try and find one player to loan, of course, and we'll actually see if we can't do just that, final player that is interested in a loan. Possession or expired. No, we don't need anything of this. Don't know even what it was. Midfielder right is interested in a loan. Yes, 0 players found. All right, so that's great. Can't find a loan player even. But all right, that is what we're going to have to do then. And yeah, Luke Ray, Charles, and Merch. Yeah, I think those are our best option as well. According to our coaches, it is Luke Ray that is the best option. So we'll go with him. Lundström added his ability to being marked tightly. So that's good. Morris adapts to a more simple passing game, and that's also pretty good for us. Hopefully that will turn out good here in the long run. And we are trying to trust our assistant manager with the suggestion that he put in. He are pretty decent in his different ratings, I think, at least. So man management, knowledge, tactical 10, yeah. So I think it should be all right. So as I said, next game coming up is the Checkaday Trophy, and it is Fulham under 23s that we are going to meeting at home, so that's all right. And yeah, we can't really extend our budget there for scouting, unfortunately. And I see here, no interesting players that we find here. We'll just acknowledge to scout the FA Cup. We don't have the cash to do it, unfortunately. And yeah, while we're approaching the next match, remember to smash that like button if you are enjoying this series and this episode. And if you are doing the same and haven't pressed the subscribe button yet, do it. And if you want to, that small notification bell as well, so you're very sure to not miss out on any of the content that we post daily here at Rawslowgaming. So let's see here. We get a loan offer for Jack Barrett, and that is totally fine. We'll accept the offer. And defend more narrowly for the next match. That is all right. Accept offer. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. And according to the bookmakers, Fulham under 23s are favorites, and we should be seeing only 150 persons attending the game here against Fulham under 23s, and that's how it's going to be, I guess. So we can't do too much about it, but it's a shame for us financially and in more ways that we are not going to have more attending the game here against Fulham. Could be an interesting game, and definitely will be deciding how we will do in the Checkaday Trophy. We still have the chance here to be one of the top 2 teams, since Charlton are going to play Coventry. If they manage to beat Coventry and we win here against Fulham under 23s, we are going to get through the Checkaday Trophy, even though that I didn't really see that one coming, but that's all right. So we need to put in Tavares and Barrett here, unfortunately, on the bench, since we don't really have any other option whatsoever, and all players are all right, 90% or higher in condition, and that is basically our cut-off line, so to say, for players being in good enough freshness, so to say. And yeah, we'll just, as usual, start the game right off and comment it away. And first highlight here in the 3rd minute, the ball to Gosling, and unfortunately losing the ball here. So chance for a counter-attack here, maybe for Fulham. Passing the ball here in the midfield to the right-hand side and dribbling the ball up towards the corner, and it's headed or not crossed in, headed poorly, and then quite a good shot, but over the top bar there, luckily for us. And next highlight here, a corner from Fulham, headed, and it's a goal for Fulham under 23s here in the 14th minute, unfortunately. So that's very poor for us, and we'll go up to very attacking here straight off. Because, well, we have nothing to lose now anymore, really, in this match. And we'll shout here, show some passion. And next highlight here in the 19th minute. And the ball to De Havilland, to Gosling here. And up to Poncelli. Poncelli through versus the keeper. Unfortunately, the keeper saves there. And the team got fired up by our feedback. So that's good, I guess. So we'll keep shouting here. This time with demand more. Push forward is the next shout, but I don't think we need to do it in this half. We will do it in next half, because this is the end of the first half. And the scoreline 0-1 for Bassett versus Fulham under 23s. Shots 5-6. Shots on target 1-3 and possession 45-55%. So yeah, not good enough here again from the lads, really. But we'll try to just motivate our players as best as we can here in the second half. We can't trust our attendance to do that, really, since we are only having 150 or so attending the game. So we can't, as I said, trust our home attendance to try and our fans and supporters to try and get our team going. Instead, it got to be us, I guess. And here we have another goal for Fulham under 23s, unfortunately, on a through ball, and a very, very easy goal there. And a bad mistake there from de Havilland, a really bad pass actually, and missing in markings, and a very easy placed shot there, and our keeper looked misplaced as well. So I think we'll do a substitution here, and de Havilland got the blame there for that goal, I guess. At least it looks that way in terms of rating. So we'll put in Lundström and let him play. We'll switch off Morris here early on for Jordan, who's very tired, or Morris is pretty tired, so we'll do that change. And attacking is what we need to be doing, and we'll show some passion. We need to get in 3 goals to have any chance of turning this around. And that is not going to happen here, really, I guess. And we get an injury here also on Charles. That is very much not good. So we'll put in Merch there. And yeah, we are definitely losing this game, and we are losing maybe a key player for some time here. Hopefully it will not be the case that it is for a long injury, but we'll see here very shortly, since the game is ending pretty much now. Yeah, and there we have it, the final whistle and the final scoreline for Bassett versus Fulham under 23s is 0-2 here in the last round of the Checkaday Trophy group stage, so to say. Shots 10-11, shots on target 3-6, and possession 49-51%. So once again, our players underperformed here in the cup, unfortunately. So we have had a very good run actually in the league so far, but in the cups, not so much at all. Very bad games overall in the Checkaday Trophy, and the first match in the FA Cup, as we saw earlier in this episode, were also quite underperformed, so to say. And best knocked out of Checkaday Trophy, yeah, that we know, and we'll do no comment to the press here as usual. And that will wrap up this episode, so I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have done so, remember to smash that like button, it's very, very much appreciated. And also, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the content that we post daily here on the channel. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.